Are you Mr. Hanna?
Yeah.
All right. This is case number 2024 CR 420, State of Kansas versus John Hanna. Mr. Hanna, it looks like you've been charged with one count of sexual battery. That is that's a Class A misdemeanor. That can carry up to a year in the county jail and a fine of up to $2,500. Um, so let's talk about how you might want to handle your case. This is just the time just to let you know what your charges are. Did you get a copy of the charges against you?
Of course not. I haven't even been found guilty on the sanction, the write-up while I'm in here.
Well, of course you're not going to be found guilty yet.
But I mean, I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's the procedure. And I mean, we could talk to the Department of Justice about the jurisdiction of the case as well. We can take it to that extent, but you can go ahead and continue. I would like to challenge the jurisdiction on the charge. I want to state that for the records as well. Will you continue? My apology.
Buckle up, guys. Today we are going to witness two sovereign citizens go head-to-head with Kansas judges who are having none of it. Right out the gate, the case kicks off with sexual battery charges, and even before the court settles in, Mr. Hanna is ready to object. But this isn't your usual courtroom drama. The tension is immediate, and the judge's patience is already on a short leash.
Mr. Hanna, I'm going to run this court, not you. And you can start off with the sovereign citizen crap about jurisdiction and everything else if you want to.
I'm saying, I understand that. I'm just saying, but
it's not going
you
to
talk
get
to the Department of Justice as well, because you know who the director of the Department of Justice is, right?
That's just fine. You can do whatever you want.
We'll switch to him now.
Anyway,
He'll be waiting on an indictment on you.
in any event, you're charged with one count of a sexual battery, Class A misdemeanor. Are you going to have an attorney to represent you, or do you want the court to appoint somebody to represent you?
You can appoint me one, and I'll have an attorney later on when I find him.
All right. Guys, this is where the fireworks start. The defendant dives straight into sovereign citizen territory, trying to challenge the court's jurisdiction like he's cracked the constitutional code. But the judge isn't here for games. She hits back with an icy response. I run this court, not you. This is the perfect moment where delusion meets a firm dose of legal reality.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you a hearing date on the misdemeanor control docket. Your next hearing is going to be November 18th at 9 o'clock with Judge Webster. That can be by Zoom. Mr. Canfield, what's the state's recommendation on bond here?
Your Honor, in addition to the sexual battery against a deputy, the defendant also has been convicted of aggravated domestic battery, aggravated battery, and aggravated escape from custody. So at this time, the state's recommendation will be a $7,500 cash or surety bond.
Those charges aren't even my record. For legal detainment or
very well, the court's going to go ahead and set your bond at $7,500 30.
Maybe he's facing the grand jury.
If you can, sounds like you can afford your own counsel, so I'll let you go ahead and see about doing that. If you can't afford it, when you get around to your next hearing, you can ask the judge to appoint counsel for you. But I've given you your next hearing date. You know what your bond is. You'll need to stay with the sheriff until such time as you are able to execute your bond.
And so we didn't address the jurisdiction issue either, right?
The fact that you're where you are and I'm where I am means that I have jurisdiction over you.
Now, this part is where things escalate fast. The defendant thinks he's playing chess, but the judge is playing hardball. She drops the bond hammer at $7,500 and makes it crystal clear if you can talk sovereign, you can pay your own lawyer. No public defense for conspiracy theorists today. It's a masterclass in courtroom control, and the judge holds all the cards.
Will now be on the record in Hannah 2024 CR 420, State of Kansas versus John Raymond Hannah. Jared Regier for the state, defendant pro se, but does John Hannah appear? Again, I called a while ago and no answer, so John Hannah fails to appear. Mr. Regier, recommendations on a sexual battery charge dating back to August 30th, 2024. The defendant was to make a $7,500 cash or surety bond, although he was very combative and challenging at the time.
Your Honor, I do have some notes from the initial hearing on September 6th before Judge Sanders that would appear to at least marginally refer to what the court is referring to insofar as the defendant's attitude at the first hearing was concerned, or perhaps demeanor is a more appropriate term for it. I do not have anything in my file insofar as an appearance bond is concerned. Perhaps the court knows something that I do not know, but I am not showing any affidavit from the jail either.
I am not showing anything in the file concerning the bond, although I'll check my queue real quickly and see if it's something that might be in there. Well, I'm not seeing it, but yet I don't know how I could have gotten out of jail without making a bond.
And my notes do appear to suggest that that the defendant did appear in custody. To cut it to the quick, Your Honor, the state will be recommending, based off of the amount of the bond and the charges before the court, at the very least $15,000 cash or surety, or no bond hold, depending on which way the court determines is appropriate. The state would also defer to the court as to whether a bench warrant or a bench bond forfeiture should be the court's order at this time.
Well, I'm going to issue a bond forfeiture, but if he didn't post the bond, then of course we can't enforce it. But I'm ordering a bond forfeiture. I'm ordering a bench warrant for the failure to appear, and the new bond will be set at $15,000 cash or surety.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
This is the moment reality catches up. Mr. Hannah skips court, proving once again that sovereign citizens love the Constitution, except when it means showing up. The judge doesn't flinch. Bond is forfeited, a bench warrant is issued, and his new bond doubled. This part shows how defiance turns into consequences when the law stops giving warnings.
We are on the record in 2024 TR 617. Sir, you may need to scoot over a little bit to be picked up by that microphone. I'm not sure, but sometimes you have to be in the middle with it. Mary Ann Shirley appears for the state. Are you Abel Estrada Jr., sir?
Yes, if I may, can I make a statement?
No, not yet. Okay, sir, you are charged in count 1 with on or about the 21st day of August, 2024 in Greenwood County, state of Kansas. Then and there, contrary to the statutes of the state of Kansas, unlawfully operating a vehicle, to wit, a 2011 GMC Acadia, upon a highway which does not have the signed license plate. I think they mean that the vehicle didn't, not the highway. But your vehicle did not have the assigned license plate properly affixed to the rear of the vehicle, showing the current registered year. And this is an unclassified misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to $2,500 in fines and a possible sentence of up to 6 months, 30 days minimum, up to 6 months, although probation is usually granted. Now, sir, did I not just have you in municipal court recently on the same charge?
Yes, and I don't understand why am I seeing again, because that would be double jeopardy. I'm saying for the same.
Well, sir, you haven't been tried on it. You
I have,
had a first appearance on it. And
I have
the city prosecutor must have dismissed it and refiled it over here for whatever reason I know not.
Meet our next contestant in the Sovereign Olympics, the man who isn't the name on the paper. That's just his strawman, apparently. He claims to be a living soul, separate from the court-recognized name. This isn't a legal defense. It's a performance. And the judge is stuck trying to sort out a fantasy from a misdemeanor. It's bizarre. It's cringeworthy. And it's peak sovereign nonsense.
But as I recall, your plea was not guilty. Is that still your plea?
Yes, but I'm here to make a separation between my name. My name is Abel Estrada with low caps. This name on the top, I don't know if you can see it. This name on the top is my straw man. I am the man, and this is the straw man. So if you're calling the straw man, I'm here to represent the straw man, but I'm Abel Estrada Jr., the man, the living man.
I'm calling the living man.
So,
So are you going to have an attorney? Are you going to need to apply for court-appointed attorney, or will you be waiving your right and representing yourself?
no, of course, I wanted to have an attorney, but I still haven't not made my statement, which is,
Are you going to hire an attorney or apply for court-appointed?
I cannot afford an attorney, but I need to make my statement that
Let me get a few things worked out, sir. You're going to apply for an attorney, so you'll need to fill out an application for court-appointed attorney, and the deputy down there can give that to you. Make sure you fill that out and get that back to me before this hearing is over. Make sure you fill in all the blanks and you sign it and you date it where it says to, because I generally don't consider those if they're not thoroughly completed. And then you call back to my assistant, Missy, later in the week to see if one is appointed and who that will be. Do you need Missy's number, or did you take it down earlier from the other hearings?
no, I don't have.
All right. Missy, do you want to give him your number?
620-583-8155.
And then Missy, when is his next court date?
Well, I haven't explained my position.
Sir, we're not going to have a trial today. You're going to need to talk to your attorney before you have a trial. So Missy, when is his trial date?
I wanted to move,
Sir, please do not interrupt. Missy, when is his, and we won't set it directly for, do you want to set it directly for trial, or do you want to set it for a status so I can check in with you after you talk to your attorney?
I don't know what the status means.
Well, let's set it for a status, Missy, or control.
November 22nd at 10.
You, sir, will need to be back here by Zoom November 22nd at 10 a.m. Are you on bond? Let me check.
Why would I need a bond?
Complaint from legal cause. There is no bond on the file, and it is an unclassified misdemeanor. So I'm not going to make you file a bond since it's an unclassified misdemeanor. If you fail to come to court, though, most likely a warrant would be issued anyway, and you'd be taken into custody. But as long as you come to court when you're told to, that's not going to be a problem. So you're going to call and get your attorney, or find out if you have an attorney.
I haven't given a chance to
You do not need a bond, and you have your court date.
Here's where things momentarily return to legal reality, sort of. The judge walks the defendant through how to apply for a public defender, and despite all the talk of strawman and sovereignty, the system still offers him fairness. The clip is a great reminder. No matter how chaotic things get, the court remains focused and professional.
I want to move to a motion to dismiss this case because I didn't try for this, and I have the license plates, both license plates. I was not driving anything unlawful or illegal. I'm living in the private. I'm driving in the private, and so I want to move for dismissal with extreme prejudice. And also, I want to make sure that you understand that I want to keep all my constitutional rights. So far, my constitutional rights are being trampled over right now by yourself because you're not giving the chance to speak. I have not given the chance to speak. You're just going over and over. And I'm requesting that you remove this case because this is double jeopardy. I already appeared in court for this thing.
Now buckle up for one of the most frustrating moments yet. The defendant insists this is double jeopardy, demands dismissal with extreme prejudice, and accuses the judge of trampling his constitutional rights, all while ignoring every legal explanation. It's a non-stop deluge of misunderstanding, and the judge keeps her cool like a pro, calmly setting the next hearing without giving in.
I already suffered the court. I have not been given the opportunity to explain myself. I want to keep my rights, and I haven't been able to keep my rights. You yourself and the lady on the other side signed a oath of office to uphold the Constitution of the United States, and I'm not being given those rights right now, man. I respectfully request that you honor my rights. And I want to move for a complete dismissal because it's double jeopardy and I already appeared in court.
All right, well, I did give you the opportunity to speak. You were speaking, not I, not Miss Shirley. And so I gave you the chance to say what you want to. If you want to talk to your attorney can help you put together the motions that you've kind of implied, at least, if not outright said you want to pursue. But we will take that up on the date that I gave you to reappear.
I'm sorry, it's breaking up. You said you're going to take what up to do what?
I can take up any motions that you want to file at a later date. With the next court date, we can revisit any motions or visit any motions you want me to consider.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Being dragged on so much, and I have a hard time moving around. As you can see, I'm disabled, and I only come here once a week to the hospital to be treated, and all this court is putting a lot of stress, and I'm not able to heal properly. Why are we dragging it out so much, ma'am?
When did you get this disability? I don't remember you being unable to walk the last time I saw you.
I came in my bike is right here. I have it right here. I don't know if you can see it. But I normally use a walker in a wheelchair, but I'm using the other one because it's easier to carry in the car. It's what's it called? It's a knee scooter. I have 2 amputations on my feet. So ambulation is very difficult. I'm having a lot of pain. In fact, I'm under medication right now. I don't have a clear mind.
And finally, we reach the endgame. A sovereign citizen claiming disability, court stress, and improper notice. He swings from saying the court is dragging things out to complaining that it's moving too fast. It's a full circle of contradictions. The judge, remarkably patient, gives him every option to comply via Zoom. It's a powerful ending that shows the system bending but not breaking. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Just so I can be here because it's too painful.
Well, that's why you need to call back here. You don't have to come in person. Call back here or have your wife or helper, whoever that is with you, call for you, and Missy can tell you if you qualify for an attorney and who that attorney will be and how you can get a hold of that attorney before your next court hearing. We did give you the date of that court hearing. You will need to be back here for that, but you can do that by Zoom. You don't have to even leave your home to do that as long as you've got a clear signal that allows us to communicate. So you're always welcome to come down there to the courthouse like you're doing now, but you don't have to as long as you can communicate by Zoom. And remind me, what town do you live in, sir? Are you from Kansas?
Yes, I'm in Howard. But even last night, when I got the letter from the sheriff, they brought it to me at 5:00 last night. I didn't even know.
All right. Well,
So it wasn't improperly served. I got it like literally last night. We're trying to get paperwork come in, and I don't have the time. I don't have the ability to move that fast. And so
You were just complaining a moment ago that this case wasn't moving fast enough, that we were dragging it out. So there you go. Moving too fast, you say.
Yes, but it's dragging on because it should be dismissed.
Withdraw from this case.
Your Honor, Mr. Estrada filed pro se, I do believe. Well, I know it was pro se filing.
Well, I do notice he's taken a number of filings in his own right without going through counsel. Mr. Estrada, you come back to my recollection, we've met in city court, correct?
Yes.
And now this is that tag and suspended license?
No,
No,
It's a tag issue, Your Honor.
Just the tag, Your Honor.
all right.
I believe Mr. Paul is requesting to withdraw based upon the essentially sovereign type citizen claim filed by Mr. Abel.
Well, let me,
Mr. Estrada, excuse me.
And also, there's been a total breakdown in communications, Judge. He files his own motions. I cannot represent him.
he's, okay. All right, Mr. Estrada, you were appointed an attorney. Apparently at one point you wanted one, or maybe we gave you one and you didn't want one.
no, that's not it.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, that's not it. He's not, Richard Paul is not seeking my interest, and I put everything in an affidavit. He's not representing me. He's actually judging me before, he's judging me before I even go into court. He's not listening to my paperwork, so he decided he doesn't want to represent me. So I still need to be represented.